Hey wrestling fans, referee Ron Mills here once again. I want to first start out this video just by saying thank you for all those that viewed and offered feedback on my very first episode of referee coaching. The video about style has been viewed over 1,000 times, I believe, on Facebook, and it's been very successful for me on the YouTube channel, Referee Ron Mills, as well. So thank you for that. With that said, I want to welcome you back and present our second episode here in the referee coaching series. Today we're going to be talking about professional attire for a referee. Now, it's a pretty simple, common sense type concept, but I see it done wrong so often. So we'll just start out and kind of outline some of the basics, of course, for a proper wardrobe for a professional wrestling referee. Of course, today you see me in my striped shirt. That's commonplace for most referees. If your promotion has a logo-based polo shirt or other official shirt for their referees to wear, then of course that's fine. Whatever the promotion-sponsored uniform is, that's appropriate to wear. I do always, of course, refer to the general stripes unless the promotion designates something else. So the shirt's pretty standard, pretty easy to come by. The second thing that I'd like to point out for a professional wrestling referee is the belt. Alright, this is a black leather dress belt. I prefer one with a silver buckle. If you prefer gold, that's fine, as long as it is a black dress belt, not a cargo belt, not a cloth belt, not a worker's belt, but a dress belt. This is the same belt that can be worn with a fine suit for a gentleman, and it has to be black to correspond with your stripes and the next part of the wardrobe, which is your black slacks. So often I see referees that have black workout pants or black sweatpants, or the worst ever is black denim. Okay, that none of that has a place in a professional wrestling ring for a referee. Black slacks, pleated slacks, flat front slacks, cuffed slacks, or no cuff slacks, as long as they're black dress pants. These are the same black dress pants you could wear in a formal setting, like a nice evening dinner or a more formal affair. Black slacks, folks, please. Dress pants to go with your dress belt. They look more formal, they're more official. And guess what your title is as a referee? You're an official. That's what we're looking for. To go one step further on that, you want to be looking for neatly pressed and folded black slacks, not anything that's wrinkled or disheveled. It gives an impression of being unorganized or being dirty or being disheveled, which is the last thing you want to be as an official. If you're trying to set an example of authority, you want your shirt to be neatly folded and pressed. You want your pants to be neatly folded and pressed. So take good care of your things, care about your presentation and the authority that you're going to present in the ring. Alright, so moving down from the shirt, the belt, and the pants, now we want to talk about another piece that most referees hopefully include in their in-ring attire, which are these. These are my knee pads, black knee pads. Very important for all referees, just to protect the knees. Of course, you know, we're obviously on the mat a lot, and if you do this a lot over 15, 16 years like I have, you're going to have knee problems. And I do have knee problems. But I've protected my knees as best I can with knee pads. Just any of your choosing. I prefer something that's slim, fitting, and sleek. That way it doesn't bulk up under the slacks and look kind of bulky or just out of place, disorganized. I like something thin and sleek, so it's kind of form-fitting along with the slacks, and you really can't even tell you're even wearing knee pads. That's what you're looking for. But you're looking for functionality and protection as well. So the next thing I want to mention from the knee pads moving down is the shoes. Now, before I get into this, this can be a matter of preference, but there is one fundamental. The fundamental is black, and it's solid black. It's not black with a white stripe or black with silver stripes. It's solid black. I'll tell you a real quick story. In the late 90s, WCW, I believe the A6 wrestling boots were popular. Some of the referees used them. And I had a very similar pair the very first time I had a dark match with WWE, and I wore those to the ring. Now, these A6 had the logo on the side. They were predominantly black, but they had white in the design. When I came back from the ring after the match to the back area in the gorilla position, I was met by Fit Finlay, who told me very point blank, matter of fact, you need black shoes. That thick Irish accent. So if anything will scare you into wearing all black, it should be Fit Finlay. And if anyone knows better than Fit Finlay, I want to meet them too. So let's go with all black. Now if you want to wear athletic shoes, such as Reebok or Nike, as long as they're solid black, you'll be fine. Me personally, I prefer ankle support. Excuse me, ankle support, and so I wear boots. Now, some people buy boxing boots that are solid black, and that's fine, whatever your preference is. Me, I choose to have mine custom made. So I'll show you my boots at this time. These boots here are leather. They're handmade by Stagecoach Wrestling Products out of Milton, Florida. Those guys have made boots for Randy Orton, Triple H, Mick Foley, some of the Hardys. Handmade. The front to back was custom measured. The height of my heel was custom measured. The arc of the ball of my foot was custom measured. The depth, tracings, so everything's handmade just to fit me. As you can tell, they're not very high. They go just above the ankle to provide me some protection, but not all the way up to the knee like a wrestler's boot. You don't need that. And they're also very undercut to appear like a thin, form-fitting shoe, so that when I wear my slacks over these, it drapes down and gives a very neat, form-fitting appeal that looks more like a shoe and less of a boot. Because again, I'm not really going for a boot look. I'm not a wrestler. I'm going for a form-fitting shoe. But as you notice, it's solid black. So again, you can wear solid black boots. You can wear solid black shoes, whatever you prefer, as long as it fits with the garb. So again, most of this is common sense, but I do see it done wrong so often, and a lot of what we do in the business is presentation. Take care of your gear. Take pride in your gear, not only as a wrestler, but as a referee as well. So I hope these tips have helped you. I'm certainly open to any feedback you might have. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Be sure to check me out on Facebook. I'm under Referee Ron Mills. Also, YouTube channel is the same, Ron Mills, on YouTube and Facebook. I will take a moment to share with you a show I have upcoming on February 4th. Of course, I am based here out of North Carolina. There's a wonderful event coming up on February the 4th, Eastern North Carolina, Kinston. High Volume Pro Wrestling is presenting a card at the Kinston Salvation Armory. Matt Hardy's going to be there, Lodi, Barbarian, a number of stars. You can look them up on Facebook, HVPW on Facebook. February 4th, Kinston, North Carolina. I'll be at that event, so be sure to check them out. They provide a great product, of course. Again, this is Referee Ron Mills, Episode 2, Referee Coaching Professional Attire. Again, open to any feedback. Appreciate your time in watching, and I look forward to hearing from you. And I'll see you at ringside.